Principled alignment with the US in support of calibrated international action to uphold constitutional order and the rule of law in Venezuela and to support a peaceful Venezuelan-led transition. Arzu Seth joins us for more on this story. Arzu, what is Somaliland's position on the strike in Venezuela? Okay, I think we're having some major connection issues, unfortunately, today with our reporter. But Ambassador Bhashwati Mukherjee, former diplomat, is also with us on the broadcast. Ambassador Mukherjee, another country coming out in support with the US. Somaliland also pledging their support, saying they have a principal alignment with the US and they do support calibrated action in Venezuela.
Somaliland, if I'm not mistaken, has not been recognized by any country except I think just two countries have recognized Somaliland. It's been carved out of Somalia. It's like an autonomous part of Somalia, which is much better governed. Its people are better off, etc. So to me, it's significant that Africans have now started speaking up. As of 12 noon today, there were hardly any African countries that have spoken up. It would be interesting to see what South Africa will say, what Nigeria will say. Nigeria had been criticized by President Trump for ill-treating Christians, for instance. South Africa was not invited for the G20, for handing over the baton to South Africa. That is still being worked out. How is the baton going to be handed over? So these are major African countries. We have to watch and wait and see what they have to say. But I would say that given the kind of clear split here, as Pramit said, between left-wing and right-wing governments, I think right-wing governments will support the American action, but will not support the abduction of Maduro. I haven't seen any statement so far supporting the abduction of Maduro. What is interesting is that in the European Union, so far, I have not seen any supportive statement from Italy. I have seen a critical statement from France. The rest of the European Union appears to be very muted at the moment, but that can't continue. By tomorrow, the European Union as a whole, or European Union bilaterally, because there's no consensus on it, or will start issuing statements, in which case you can expect a somewhat supportive statement from Hungary, from Italy, etc., and some critical statements from those countries that are more left of center within the European Union.
Right.
And that is how it. But I agree that it doesn't really matter who says what.
Okay.
As far as Maduro is concerned, his goose is cooked. As far as Venezuela is concerned, is more important. What is going to happen to Venezuela's sovereignty, rule of law, and its sovereign right to control its own natural resources, because we are not back in the age of imperialism, despite whatever President Trump may feel or say. Venezuelan people have the right to control their natural resources.
Okay, we're getting more breaking news. In fact, now coming in on the broadcast.